If you're in your 40s, 50s, or even beyond and wondering what in the world is happening to your body, you are not alone. Today, I'm breaking down what actually happens to estrogen during perimenopause and menopause, and more importantly, what you can do to protect your heart, your bones, metabolism, and brain health as your hormones shift. Most people think menopause is just about hot flashes. There's a lot of jokes about this. Hot flashes and irregular periods, but estrogen plays a role in so much more. We're talking bone density, cholesterol, mood, skin, and even blood vessel health. And metabolism, big complaint. I'm Arielle Creager, and I'm all about giving you practical, encouraging advice so you feel strong, empowered, and in control of your health. I'm a certified nutrition specialist candidate and a personal trainer. Let's break it down. Okay, step by step. I hope you walk away from this video feeling informed and a greater understanding. So number one, estrogen isn't just a reproductive hormone. So let's start with this. It doesn't just affect fertility. It's also deeply involved in your heart, bones, brain, skin, and metabolism. So during perimenopause and menopause, estrogen levels drop, and that can trigger more abdominal fat, higher risk of cardiovascular disease, decreased bone strength. It affects skin elasticity, mood, cholesterol levels. So if you're feeling like your body's changing in ways that feel out of your control, not your norm, it's not your imagination, it's real, and it's hormonally based if this is the underlying issue. Good news though, there's a lot you can do with food movement and support to help your body adapt in a healthy way through this transition. How does estrogen support your heart health? People don't always talk about this. There's a connection with estrogen and your blood vessels, and it's really important. So most women aren't told that estrogen actually helps keep your blood vessels pliable and flexible by increasing something called nitric oxide, which helps blood vessels relax and widen. You might have heard this in connection with the B vitamin niacin. So when estrogen drops, that nitric oxide production also decreases, and that can lead to stiff arteries, elevated blood pressure, higher risk for heart disease. Plus, lower estrogen is linked to more inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which can interact with your cardiovascular health and decrease your cardiovascular health over time. But the bottom line is that it's not just about hot flashes, it's also about protecting your heart, protecting your bones. And food and lifestyle choices can play a huge role in supporting this shift, right? Not just from a reproductive sense. So let's get practical. What are some tools? What can you do? You have some control. Food first. How to eat during menopause, perimenopause. Nutrition can absolutely support your body during this time. And this is what I typically recommend to my clients. Whole foods, right? So not ultra processed, not processed foods. Plenty of fiber from fruits, veggies, and whole grains. High quality protein that supports muscle, prevents muscle loss and atrophy, and healthy fats like avocado, nuts, seeds, olive oil. Love my fatty fish like salmon, sardines. And it's important, contrarily, to cut back on added sugars, processed foods, refined carbs, and avoid trans fats and low nutrient packaged foods. So I'm sure you've heard this. And then obviously protein. Loss accelerates with age. So keeping that intake up is really important. I also want to discuss the interaction between calcium and vitamin D and how it helps your bones, especially for women over 40. Did you know, fun fact, not so fun fact, that most of your bone mass is built by age 30. So that's when your peak mass occurs. And that's why after menopause, when estrogen levels drop and your bone loss speeds up, without enough calcium and vitamin D, your bones don't get what they need to stay strong. So what can help? Calcium-rich foods, you got leafy greens, yogurt, canned salmon with bones, and vitamin D3 supplements. Especially if you've heard from other videos of mine, we're not getting enough sunlight to help, and potentially where you are, you have no control over it. So supplementation might be important. Osteoporosis and fractures don't just happen with age either. They build up over time. So with smart nutrition and a little support, you can absolutely keep your bones strong and resilient and work on preventing osteopenia and osteoporosis. You are not broken. You are just evolving. This is a phase of life, and estrogen does way more than regulate your cycle, right? So it's important to know how it impacts your heart, your bones, your brain, body fat. And menopause doesn't have to mean it's a decline. It's just a shift. You have to work a little harder, and it's important to focus on the food, movement, and support to help you through this time. It's your time to nurture your body differently and not give up on it. And I'm here to help you every step of the way. So in the comments, I want you to let me know what's one change you're going to focus on this week. Calcium, protein, veggies, what resonates with you? I'd love to be there to cheer you on. And if you want my Menopause Nutrition Essentials Guide, drop the word strong in the comments, and I'll send it your way. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more feel-good, no fluff wellness content to help you thrive at every stage. You got this.